Hi, I'm Mandy from MandyCanUDigIt, and instead of writing about plants I thought I'd show you some of the things in my garden. And this week I'd like to show you around the pond area. Now, don't think it's going to be an enormous lake, it's tiny, but it's proof that no matter how small your space, you can actually have a pond that's great for wildlife in your garden. Okay, this is the pond, dominated at the minute by a wonderful echium that I grew from seed. Well, actually it self-seeded itself from another one, and it's leaning right over and is absolutely covered with bees. So really they look fantastic, really tropical. They come from the Canary Islands and they're actually very easy to grow as long as they get through the winter. This one has seeded itself in pure gravel and it's happy as Larry. It'll die when it's after it's flowered, but that's okay because there'll be thousands of seedlings all over the place. So that's kind of the highlight of the whole area this time of year. The pond was in the house when I bought it, and it's about the only feature that has stayed the same in the garden. It's very difficult to actually move it because it's solid concrete. It is not just a liner. It has been relined. About 4 years ago I managed to do that, and I also created a sloping edge so that if any wildlife falls in, they can actually crawl back out again. The edge of the pond was created by me and the kids over many years from fossils and rocks and shells that we collected or bought. Mostly from the rocks and fossils are mostly from Seaham Beach in northeast England and Saltburn by the sea. So there's some really good things there, and shells that have been brought from abroad. And in the pond, which is a bit of a murky green colour, it does actually need a bale of barley straw put in it. Is a dwarf water lily. It's not very deep, the pond, so that does limit what you can grow in it. And there's also quite a lot of duckweed in there. That's the green stuff you can see at the back, which I keep fishing out. The lovely grass at the back, which is a favourite of our cat George, who no doubt will photobomb at some point. Also provides some height and covers the back area next to the hedge. This is a rose that is absolutely fabulous. It's called Rosa glauca, or the blue leaf rose, which you can see it has a bluish leaf. Lovely little single flowers, very easy to grow. It gets pink and white flowers on it, and then it gets big red hips for autumn and winter, which the birds love, so it's great for wildlife. And on the wonky shelves, which most things in this garden are wonky and you just have to kind of accept that, are some of my huge collection of geraniums, which I've loved since I was a very small child. Even when they're really out of fashion, I just love geraniums, and succulents. They are in fashion. There's a variegated aloe at the bottom, which will get quite massive. That's still a baby. In one of my mum's old wedding present pans, it's a colander from 1959, so I'll reuse anything. And this very strange stool here is made out of old tyres, from reclaimed tyres, and was one of my bargains at Harrogate Show. So I always come back from Harrogate Show with things. In fact, the things behind it with Indeed, but not with the cat. This is George. Hello, George. This came from last year's harrogate show, unfortunately covered with bird poo at the minute because that's what happens when you feed birds. And creating a canopy over the top is a plant I'd recommend to anybody because it is so easy but looks so tropical. It's Fatsia japonica, and just call it a Fatsia. It's great. It is really hardy, it flowers in early winter, gets berries on it, it just does everything you want it to do really. And I've cut back into it so that it provides some shade so you can sit there and there's no sun on your face. So a free canopy really.